Fatal Seduction. The grand reception hall buzzed with laughter, conversation, and the crystalline clink of glasses. Officially, the elite had gathered to celebrate Logan Roy's nomination as a presidential candidate. The chandeliers sparkled and the atmosphere vibrated with a palpable sense of excitement. Kimberly Roy glided gracefully among the guests, shaking hands and exchanging smiles, accepting congratulations with practiced elegance. But behind that serene mask, her mind was spinning at top speed, calculating, cold, and methodical. Her gaze met Zarina's across the room. Dressed in a red Versace gown that fit like a second skin, Zarina was the embodiment of pure temptation. With crimson lips, chestnut hair cascading over her shoulders, and fiery brown eyes, she was a predator of irresistible charm. Every man in the room was watching her, but only one mattered: Governor Alex. Kimberly had planned everything. Tonight, Alex had to fall. She knew his weaknesses and she knew exactly how to exploit them. Her plan was diabolically simple. Zarina would seduce him, lure him in with the promise of a high, and the rest, cocaine laced with fentanyl, would finish the job. Kimberly checked her watch. It was only a matter of time before Alex took the bait. She looked back at him. He sat at a table with a half-empty glass of cognac, watching the crowd with a distracted air. He didn't know it yet, but this would be his final night. Meanwhile, Zarina moved through the room, champagne glass in hand, her hips swaying with calculated confidence. She was used to the stares, the desire, and the lust. But tonight, she had a single objective: isolate Alex. She spotted him leaning against a wall, his eyes slightly glazed and a smirk playing on his lips. "You aren't hard to find, Governor," she purred as she approached, her voice low and enticing. She leaned in slightly, her lips nearly brushing his ear. "Care for some company?" Alex arched an eyebrow, amused. "I've been watching you for a while. You don't seem like the type of woman who waits for an invitation." He took a sip of his drink, his gaze sliding down Zarina's plunging neckline. "You have quite a presence." Zarina laughed softly, her fingertips grazing his arm. "Why wait for permission when you can simply take what you want?" she whispered, her voice warm against his skin. Alex's smile widened, his heart beginning to race. Read the rest now. Discover the full story of this book, Deadly First Lady. You can find it on Uscribe, download it on Apple Books, or get your copy on seller.com.